So welcome everybody. And okay, we are now officially set tonight for our game coverage of the New York Phantoms and the Calgary Wings. Now we may not be the only ones in this arena. Oh, but we shall have to still cover overtime for BHL. So we're gonna turn a video setting. I wonder how many fans are currently in the arena at this current moment. But Frown takes the puck. Frown passes to the board, and that's going to be taken by Zulis, who battling with Frown for the puck. And Zulis is going to come out on top. But Frown is now going to take this one down the left side of the boards. Brown hits it to the boards. Brown takes the puck. The pass. Shot! And that's going to be joint right off of the post. Zulis now taking the puck down the boards. But he's going to be stopped by Frown. But it's going to go straight to Dragon. Dragon battling with CD on the boards. CD now has the puck, but it's going to be taken by Zulis. No, that's going to be kept by CD. CD and Frown battling with it for it. Frown's trying to move it towards the goal, and that's going to be hit away by the goalie. Zulis now with the puck on the boards, and that's going to be taken by Frown. Frown currently fighting for this, but Badgers and Zulis are now going to be taking this behind the goal. Badgers with a shot, and that's going to be blocked by Mason. Badgers on the boards with Mason, but Mason's going to P2 it behind him, and now they're going to be fighting along the boards, but Mason's going to take this one, but it's going to be hit away by Bro. Badger and Mason fighting for it. Now, Chaos with the puck. Never mind. Mason and Bro are fighting for it, but Mason's going to come out on top with his puck. Mason to Chaos. Chaos shot, and that's going to be gloved saved by Tango. Wow. This is just completely chaos right now out here. Bro's going to take the puck down the ice, but it's going to be rejected by Mason. Mason with the puck, battling with Bro in the corner. And Bro's going to come out victorious. Pass to Badgers, and Badgers is going to shoot and miss the goal wide. Mason with the puck on the boards, battling with Badgers, but Mason's going to come out on top of that. But Bro is going to hit it away. Back to Chaos. Mason. Man, that's going to be your hockey game. Mason with the goal and Chaos with the assist to end this game and a Huskies win. Wow. But that will bring us into our pregame coverage of this will bring us into our coverage of New York versus Calgary. On that note, that was such an crazy way to end out that game. The fact that Now I get to share my thoughts. Um, that game was such a mess, but in a good way. Cause like Mason's goal to end that game was just beautiful. Like, oh, it's just perfect. Cause he got the goal, like after he had battled for that puck. Cause Minnesota's offense was going off with all of that, and he was still able to come out on top in that. What a great performance by Minnesota. But now that is sadly over. But on the bright side, we get um these two teams. Both are, one of them is pretty bad, the other one's okay. Um, New York is currently fifth in the standings right now at with a 5-1 record, which is not bad. Meanwhile, Calgary is sitting at the bottom of the league with a 1-10 record, with a 1-8 record. And I'm gonna have to check really quick, but I'm pretty sure that they are out of the playoffs at this current moment, which would be very sad to hear. But no, that's the way that all this goes. Sadly, it's been such a great season. The season's almost at a close. It doesn't even feel like it, but that's just how it goes. Season's got to end sometimes, for better or for worse. But great season so far. It's been great for. It's been such a great season, to say the least. But luckily now, we will be going into the 20 this game soon for New York and Calgary. Up, warm ups are starting, so the game puck drops in about 3 minutes. So I will leave everyone to watching a bit of the practice. I am Miles Militia, and those were my closing thoughts before the game starts. I am back with a minute and 30 before this game. New York, fifth in the BHL, versus Calgary, who are last in the BHL. I was actually there for New York's first game in the BHL since this is their first season. And what a season it's been. They've only lost a single game this season, but they're still able to hold on to all of this. And if New York wins tonight, they move up in the standings. And if Calgary wins, they're still going to be last in the conference, but at least they'll get a win for once. Honestly, don't remember when the last time they actually when it was. Because I know they have won a game. They're 1-9 currently. But I'm pretty sure one more win puts them out of playoff contention. They have not fully been eliminated yet. And we are also very sorry that there's a lot of fans. A lot of people love the BHL. And that's going to start our game today. Currently on the ice for New York is Lewis, Glenny Boo, Leaford, and in goal is Emotion. Currently on the ice for Philly is TBH Silence, Arstask, Wapex, and in goal is Baked Glaze. And that's puck drop. Wapex with the puck. He's going to pass, but it's going to be taken by Leaford, who's battling in the corner with Silence. Silence for the shot. That's no good. Emotion's going to pick that up and pass that back out to attack. Battling with Luis, but it's going to be taken by Wapex. Wapex is going to pass, but it's going to be intercepted by Leaford. Leaford with the puck pass, but it's going to be taken by TBH Silence. Um, Glenny Boo and Tack trying to fight in the corner for the puck, but Glenny Boo's going to take that, but it's going to be hit by Wapex. Glenny Boo shot, but it's going to be taken by Silence. Silence and Glenny Boo fighting for the puck. Also Louise. And they're going to do a line change right there. So Leaford and Silence are battling. It's going to be hit away by Concord, who's now on the ice. And Missia, who's now also on the ice, is currently trying to get the puck from Siffin. Siffin with the puck. Battling with Missia on the boards. But it's going to be hit away by Shug. The Gyat is going to try and shoot, but that's going to be taken by Emotion. Now Concord and Seeker battling for the puck. That's going to be taken behind the goal of Calgary. Missia with the pass, and that's going to be broken up by Siffin. Shusha with the shot, and that's going to be taken by Baked. Siffin going around the goal, and he's going to be battling with Siffin as they go along, and that's going to be hit away. Shiffin by Concord. Concord now battling with Siffin in the corner near the goal for Calgary, or for New York, I should say. Sorry. Shug and Griffin is going to take this around the goal. That's going to be taken by pass to Missia. Missia's going to hit it a bit up the boards, and that's going to be taken by TBH Silence, who just got on. TBH Silence. Glenny Boo now battling with Tack on the boards, and that's going to be taken by try to be broken up by Leaford, but no good. But Leaford's going to pass it up, but it's going to be taken by Wapex. Shot by TBH Silence, and that's going to be no goal. It's gloved by the goalie. Luis to go with the puck, and that goes through the crease. But Wapex is now going to take this down the boards, but it's going to be stopped by Glenny Boo. Glenny Boo and Wapex in the corner, but Wapex is going to try and pass to TBH, and that's going to be no good. Tack now battling with Glenny Boo, but that's going to be rejected by Luis. Glenny Boo and Tack fighting each other on the boards, but that's going to be broken up by Wapex. And then Glenny Boo takes the puck. Pass intended for Luis to go. It's still going to go against the boards. And now it's going to be taken by Wapex. But Missia is in there for the stop on the boards. Missia. Shot! Goal! New York goal by Missia. Unassisted. What a goal there. Amazing. That was. It slowly drifted into the goal. But that will give the first goal of the night and the first point of the night for Missia. That's face off with Siffin and Shug Shug now on the boards battling it. But Shug Shug's going to take it around the goal and passes it intended for Concord. And Concord's going to hit it up. But Seeker will take it behind the goal. Siffin on the boards, but Concord's going to hit it away. And they're now battling for it. Siffin and Missia on the boards battling. But they're going to take it around the goal of New York. Siffin tries, but it's going to be rejected. Shug Shug now with the puck. Pass to Concord. And Concord's going to take this one. Shoots! And that's going to be doinked right off the crossbar. Glenny Boo puck attempts to shoot, but that's going to be hit by Seeker just in time. Glenny Boo versus Wabex right now on the boards. Luis, the puck. Pass to Wabex, but now it's going to be in the hands of Glenny Boo. Glenny Boo's going to try and take this one up the boards, but it's going to be given to Wapex. Glenny Boo, Wapex, and Tack were battling on the boards, but now Siffin has the puck, and now Leaf battling with Leaford in the corner. Leaford is going to try and take this around the goal, but now Glenny Boo's going to get the puck, battling with Siffin. Glenny Boo now is going to take it up the boards, but going to pass, intended for Missia, but now battled with Wapex, and that's going to be a few punches thrown there. But Glenny Boo's going to try and pass it, but that's going to be given to Wapex. Wapex and now Missia fighting for the puck. Wapex is going to try and take this down the boards. And that is going to end the first period. What a goal from New York out there. That was a very good way for this first period to go for at least for New York. Calgary holding up a strong fight out there with 4 shots on goal. I feel like that their goaltending could have improved a bit, but it was fun. It was good. So hopefully it all works out in the end. It's just about a minute until the second period. But hopefully it can go better for Calgary. They just gotta hold their spirits high out there, I guess. Out there they're just like, we don't care. Like trying to make sure that everything just like goes their way out there. And pretty much all I have are two words. Play defense. Some teams in other leagues and this league, they just need help on that one thing out there. They just need to just go out and just win it. If I were them, at least. If I'd tell them anything, I would say just like breathe in, breathe out. And that's going to be puck drop. It's going to be Tack and Glenny fighting for the puck right now. And that's going to be taken by the goalie, but gloved and given back to Glenny who's fighting with Tack. Glenny now on the boards, pass. But that's going to be intended for Luis, but taken by Wapex. Wapex going to try and hit it. Shot, and that's going to be gloved by motion. Glenny with the puck going around the goal. And that's going to be hit back out. Glenny on the boards. Shot, but it's going to be gloved by Glaze. Now, Luis trying to hit it against the boards. But Wapex is going to wrap it around him. Now, Shug's going to hit it out to Missia, but it's going to be knocked out. Shug with the puck, but now past Concord. But Shug. Concord attempted to shot, and that's no good. Shiffin with the puck. Battling with Concord on the boards. Siffin pretty much all alone. Just cruising like a spaceship out there. Shug shot, and that's gonna be a goal. Never let me down. And Shug with his first point of the night to make this a 2-0 game. Now, I finally just graduated middle school recently, and that guy would definitely have the school spirit. He's going out there shooting left and right, and he's just amazing at what he does out there right now. This is exactly what we see from Patrick Mahomes. Glenny and Siffin fighting for the puck, but Leifert's now going to take the puck. Luis with the puck goes through the Gyat. Leifert now with the puck. Pass, but it's going to go to the Gyat. Glenny with the puck in his own corner. He's going to go up the boards. That's going to be blocked by Seeker. Glenny shot. Pass to Luis, but that's going to be taken by Seeker. Now Glenny and Seeker are fighting for the puck right now. But Luis is going to get it from Wapex. Wapex takes it up the boards, but that's going to be hit by Glenny And Wapex is pretty much getting... Oh, Wapex is going to take it around. And that's going to be a shot. And that's going to be hit away by Blaze. Baze Glazel or Bagel Glaze. Oh, that almost went in. That was right on the line. But Bagel was able to get it. Speaking of Bagel, New York now has possession of the puck with Shug taking it around the goal and hits it to Missia. Missia with the puck, battling with Wapex. But Missia's still gonna get it, but that's gonna Missia now still has it. Pass, but that's gonna be intercepted by Warpex. That's gonna be a possible pass to attack, but that's just gonna end up in the hands of Missia. That now on the boards with Tack. Siffin now with the puck on the boards, but that's gonna be knocked away by Concord. But Shug is gonna hit it back up as it rolls up the boards. Missia with the puck. Now battling with the Gyat. Missia's gonna hit it up. Possibly to Concord. We don't know. But Siffin. Puck. But now, still Siffin battling with Leaf in the corner. And now Siffin's going to take it around. But it's going to be no good. Missia pass, but that's going to be taken by Siffin instead. Siffin now battling with Luis. But that's going to be hit away by Leafert. Leafert's going to hit it up to the Yacht. The Yacht's going to hit it back to Siffin. Now Siffin again at Glenny Boo battling in the corner. Or on the boards, I should say. Glenny Boo, Siffin going around the goal with the puck. Siffin now has the puck, tries to P2 it. It's going to be hit by Glenny Boo, but that's going to go back into the defensive zone for New York. 1 minute remaining in the period. And Glenny Boo and Luis are battling with Tack. Glenny Boo comes out with the puck, but that's going to hit up the boards. Luis. Oh, it just seems like a fumble chance out there. Leifert now going up the boards, but that's going to be hit away by Wapex. Wapex is going to try and pass, but that's going to be to Missia. Shug hitting it up to Silence. Silence is going to hit it up the boards instead. And Shug's going to get the puck. Attempts to pass to Glenny Boo, but that's going to go to Wapex. And goalie's going to come out and hit it. Missia and Wapex currently trying to battle for it. Missia's going to come out with the puck, but that's going to be hit away by Tack to end the second period. Wow. You know, this offense for Calgary is currently kind of like if Jesus walks on during the winter. They're just all on thin ice right now. It's 2-0 game. It's a 2-0 game. So if they want to bring it to overtime, they have to score 2 within this next period. Like, this is pretty much their last call before it all falls down. For them, at least. I mean, I don't think they could fall any lower at this current point. But you know what I mean. They're pretty much already down. But at this point, you know, Calgary should develop like a new workout, like a new workout plan, or like a. They just need it. They just need a new hope for this offense, because this offense has not been able to come up as much in the first period during the second period. They had some chances, but couldn't really do anything with them. So it felt very, very wasted, in my opinion. But, you know, there's still one more period. The game's not over. So hopefully they're able to, you know, work on this. You're currently watching Blocky Night here on AATV. We are back with Blocky Hockey Night on on AATV, trying to do the thing they do. It's just the family business. Siffin now with the puck, trying to get the spirits high out there, or get something high. Now Attack and Concord fighting, and they're gonna attempt a shot for New York, but that's gonna be gloved by Bagel. Concord with battling with Silence for the puck. Behind the goal they go, and Concord's gonna get the puck, but now Silence is gonna get the puck, but that's gonna be stopped by Shug. Siffin now shot, but that's gonna be gloved by Emotion. Missia takes this puck, battling with Tack, with Siffin pretty much behind them. Now Missia's gonna attempt to take this puck, but Siffin's gonna ultimately block it. Siffin trying to take this down the ice right now. The shot, and that's going to be gloved by Emotion. Missia takes it down the boards, pass to Concord, who's open, and that's going to be hey goal. Concord has with the first point of the night for him, assisted by Missia, and a goalie assist. A goalie assist by Emotion. Wow. What a goal for Concord. We just got to get them high, or I should say get their spirits high. Wow. I'm so shocked. Now, at least for the rest of the period, you know, New York's just like probably relaxing, putting on some slow jams, drinking water because they're all thirsty, and just casually just playing out there. But the game's not over because Wapex and Glennie are battling in the defensive zone of New York. Wapex tries to shoot, and that's going to go through the crease. Wapex and Glennie battling now. Wapex tries to shoot, and that's going to be right off the post. Luis is going to take this down the boards, battling with the Gyat. Some of these usernames get me all the time. Luis, puck, but that's going to be blocked by Wapex, now taking this down the board. Hit by Glennie. Sorry, I stuttered there. Wapex and Siffin battling on the boards. Siffin and Shug now battling on the boards, but Shug is going to take it behind his goal. And then hit it down the board. Concord. Actually, TBH Silent battling. Ooh, that was so close for a shot, but no good. Missia with the puck behind the goal of Calgary. But Siffin's going to take this one. Missia for the shot. That's going to be gloved by Bagel, who ran out of the goal and missed the puck when trying to hit it. Missia, puck. Missia pass, but that's going to be blocked by Tack. Missia and Siphon now battling behind the goal. And Siphon's going to get this puck, but they're still battling, so Missia's going to take this one down. But that's going to be missed by Missia. Oh, it's going to be hit by the goalie. Siphon taking this around his own, hit the goal that he's trying to score in. But Luis now has the puck, tries to pass to Missia, but Missia sets line change for Glennie Boo. Seeker and Glennie Boo pretty much fighting, but that's going to be a glove saved by Bagel Glazed. That seemed to rhyme there. Wapex. Puck. Battling. The Gyat with a shot, but doesn't even hit it. So Seeker's now in the back of his defensive zone. Battling with Luis the Goat for the puck. But now Wapex is going to take this one. Attempting to take this down, but Glennie Boo's going to get it. Wapex. Puck. Going down. Trying to pass. But that's going to be a hit by Leaf Firth. Now in his defensive zone. The crowd already says it's over by saying that, by doing hey goodbye. But Calgary doesn't think it's over. They think they still have a shot. And I've seen miracles. Because these are champions. Because they turn tragedy to triumph. They make music that's fire and they spit their souls through the wire. Or through the stick, I should say. It's going to be gloved by Calgary's goalie. Oh! Almost went in. I thought that went in for a second, but that was a glove save by Bagel Glazed. Siphon battling with Missia on the boards, trying to make sure that his team doesn't look fully humiliated tonight. Shug now battling with TBH Silent in the corner. To be honest, Silence, I should say. I've been saying TBH. Siphon attempts to pass. Siphon and Silence. That's gonna get me. Um, Siphon and Shug in the corner with 3 seconds to go on the clock. And that's going to be your hockey game. Phantoms win. What a game out there, folks. Missia, I'm pretty sure, is being named MVP of the game. Or the highest star, I should say. What a game that was, folks. And that will bring us to our post game. How crazy was that, folks? And now, here we are at Calgary to actually, I'll go to an arena that I have permissions at. Or actually, hold on. I am so sorry about this, folks. But I'm just gonna try and get to a place with a so I can use their desk. But what a game that was, folks. You know, I feel like that was a pretty sad um for the Wings out there, but you know, they've been able to pretty much they did good, to say the least. But sorry, I'm not providing much commentary right now. I just commentated an entire game. But I'm glad everyone could be out here tonight for the probably like 5 people who watched tonight. I haven't checked in a while. Um, but you know what? There we go. Sorry, folks. So I'm very glad everyone could come out here tonight to watch today's game. I'm Animation Allergy here on AATV. Good night. My fault. Good night, folks.